I take this opportunity to firstly thank our main sponsors, Tunstall, Berkelsan, CSL, Mobius Networks, Motec, Learning Curve, Kinetics, and Possum. This year's conference theme, Putting People First, is why we're all here. But it rose out of our 2016 white paper, which showcased some of the exciting tech developments across the UK. The white paper set out a number of important conclusions and actions that recognise the enabling role of technology in supporting health, housing and social care programmes across the UK. As we see digital technology playing a major role in our everyday lives, our sector is really faced with a huge challenge. By 2025, all analogue telephone services will be switched off and replaced by digital systems. Ofcom and telecommunication providers advise that systems on voice band data, such as security and fire alarms, many cash terminals, telecare, will also be affected by this change. Most of the UK's 1.7 million telecare units and service users are connected to one of our UK 240 monitoring centres via telephone lines, a big crisis heading for our industry. TSA, as the voice of technology-enabled care services, leading the work with the tech sector, regulators and governments to grasp the scale of the challenge, but also the transformative opportunities it brings, because it truly does bring opportunities to our sector. Moving from analogue to digital tech can be more than simple replacement. It is a chance to a fundamental redesign of services using the power of digital. Cutting-edge health and care technologies offer opportunities for more informed and proactive preventative care. But there are as many challenges as opportunities, from interoperability to standard concerns, information security risks to funding needs. Urgent action is needed to plan for the digital migration and minimise disruption. TSA has been working really hard during 2017 with the tech leaders to create a white paper, a call to action. You'll be able to hear from our President, Paul Burstill, here on the stage today as he launches Connecting People, Improving Lives, a Digital Future for Tech. The work will shape a lot of the debate in the conference during the next 2 days, but it will also shape the journey that the tech community and TSA needs to take into 2018 and beyond. Over the next 2 days, our programme will inform, influence and inspire you all to listen to the leading industry experts, engage in the topical debates, and take inspiration from our range of presentations on plenary. For the first time this year, we had a call for papers. To help shape our content, we are delighted to present to you fantastic examples of top topics and best practice. And let's face it, that's why we're all here today, to come and collaborate and network. The TSA has long been a global leader in clearly defining quality and safety for service users, carers and commissioners and providers. We made a considerable progress over the last 12 months with our quality standards framework, ensuring that users and their representatives are at the front and centre and able to influence the way in which we all plan and deliver care. Our quality frameworks adopts a flexible structure and ensures continuous improvement, whilst encouraging integrated work and innovation. Most importantly, it's a renewed focus on the achievement of outcomes. What does the delivery of techs really mean for the individuals in our communities? 18 organisations have successfully achieved the new standard, with many more working towards it. The organisations will be receiving their awards at the gala dinner tonight. TSA and Care Quality Commission, CQC, had a seminar earlier in 2017 to explore how the public and people using technology can be assured of its safety and quality both now and in the future. The seminar highlighted the timeliness and the need to collaborate and raised public policy questions about the extent to which government wishes to regulate technology-enabled care. Greater clarity is needed to inform the debate and scope of the regulators and where the boundary gaps and overlaps are between regulation and industry standards. I'm delighted to announce that Sir David Behan, Chief Exec of CQC, will be joining us later this morning on plenary to discuss regulation and how regulating digital health and care, what are the problems he's facing, what does this really mean for regulation. The Technology Exhibition Showcase, you've just been in there this morning, it's getting better each year with over 59 innovators ready to share their new products. But more importantly, they want to collaborate, support and work with you to find solutions to improve the lives of people in your communities. Working with Orca, we're pleased to present the return of the Interactive App Zone. The App Zone will bring together app developers, thought leaders, along with industry experts in the area of health and care apps. And new for 2017, Habitat are proudly hosting the Digital Citizen Zone. This interactive area will allow you to explore citizens' participation in designing and developing digital technologies, as well as citizen-led digital innovation. In theme with our conference, Putting People First, we really want you to engage in this area and help them on their journey. For the first time this year, we have a new design partner, T&S Creative Communications. We've been working with them on our quality standards framework, as well as designing all the conference materials here today. Getting the message right is really important, and getting the right creative to support the message is absolutely vital. I'm delighted to announce that T&S are offering all conference delegates the opportunity to win 200 free hours of creative inspiration. Please go to their stand and take up that opportunity. Strong leadership is vitally important, and that's why we're here today. TSA has led the way for technology-enabled care really successfully over the last 4 years. But we need to look at how the modern change in management and transformation opportunities that it brings. My question to you all today is how? How can we all step up to the leadership challenge? We'll be hearing from Shona Robinson, Scottish Government, Cabinet Secretary for Health, Wellbeing and Sport, giving us insight how Scotland are demonstrating leadership on how tech is embedded in their daily service transformation programmes. Paul Burstow and I tomorrow, when we conclude conference, we'll look at our leadership plans and our business ambitions and objectives moving into 2020 for TSA and the sector. But let's not forget that leadership's not about governments and not all about strategic leaders. It's about you and I. It's about everybody in this room making a real difference in the transformation of care. We all have a responsibility as professionals, as carers, or patients to lead the way. Now, I would like to put people first and really talk about a personal story and a personal experience of my responsibilities of caring for my family, for my dad. Following the diagnosis of mixed vascular dementia in early 2016, my dad and the whole family have been suffering with coming to terms with the illness, which is very progressive. Dad was a leader in his working career. He was very ambitious and very passionate about his work. Within his family, he was the go-to person who could always find the solution to a problem. He also gave lots of emotional support. This is Dad. After his diagnosis just over 12 months ago, he wanted to visit all the favourite places. And for you from the northeast, you'll know that this is Sea Houses in Northumberland, a place where Dad always loved going. Within less than 12 months, he became very depressed. He can no longer drive and was starting to lose really his purpose in life. He would say he was scared, anxious, and he even said on occasion he was giving up. This has been really heartbreaking for everybody in our family. With technology, we've been able to connect our family to enable us to care more holistically for Dad, allowing him the basic things in life that you and I take for granted. Knowing that what day, date, month it is, connecting with his family and friends. We've now achieved this for Dad. He's using technology to connect to his family by the press of a button. He listens to music. He also has photographs of the family, and they love the grandchildren uploading those daily to let them know what Grand is, what they've been doing, and tell Grandad all about the stories. Simple daily living things made easy enabled through technology. Technology is certainly improving our lives, but more importantly, it's connecting us as a home family. We all have personal stories to relate to, but when illness such as dementia touches our lives, we all need something to depend on, to support us to normalise the care of our loved ones. One of the solutions for my family is staying connected through technology and improving all our lives.